Welcome to Multi-Nice Design. In the continuation of our Terrace house name we are developing, in the last episode we were able to import and do some little demonstration concerning this project. So a little bit of question arise. So sorry for those who have been waiting for a while, because I also have some issue that I have to face and solve as much as possible. So that is why you see that this series is taking a little bit longer. So we have what we have done in the previous one. When we imported this, I told you that you always maintain the original content. So no matter what the case may be, if you want to dimension everything here, you'll be able to do it instantly without going back. But if you want to do normal editing to the building, you go back to the original file, do it, and at the same time we update itself here. So but for now, that is not what we want to talk about here. How do we turn this one to small town? So for everyone who does not know how to do a little bit of master plan, so if you are doing a big landscaping and you have a big land and somebody told you that, so you want to use the opportunity in this one. So maybe in the next project, that is what we focus on, how to use Revit to create master plan and so on and so forth. But let me quickly do that in this place for everyone to see. So you go to your foundation. Let's say we are in the foundation where we are able to create all these things. Just what you need to do is to make sure that you do your annotation right. If you have a property which is like, let me go and say we have a property like just let's do one to say 100, let's say 100 meter land by 200. Okay, something like this. If it's not too big, maybe I will reduce it. So let's say you just have something like this. So someone told you that okay, we want a project on this particular land. Let me reduce this to 150. It's getting too good. So let's say this to 150. Okay. So if you have a project with a property of this measurement, and someone told you that okay, I want this, and let us just convert this one to mini estate for purpose to see. So group this and call this property. So that it will remain here for. So we want to use it to create a diagram, a setting out. So how do we do that? So you maintain a town planning, all this burrada of a thing that okay, this is what you must maintain, this is how you must do, this is what you must do. So what are we those things that you need to do? You need to maintain your setback, depends on the requirement of the locality where you are. But here in part of the side I am, it's only 3 meters you must maintain from every. It's only when you are doing the one that is opposite to the main road, is that one, then you can have it as a 6 meters. So like I have my main road here, so I'm going to demonstrate everything, so be patient to watch along. So what I do here is that I will first of all align this to the main building, the parallel side. So I'm going to align them to the parallel side. Now I have to offset them. So what will I do? I will move them 3 meter setback. So let's say 3 meter setback for the side, then again 3 meter setback for this side. Good. So I have this one in place for now. So now I have my building oriented in this. So I want to calculate the land area which I'm going to be using for this development. So you go to annotate, then you select your details. So first thing you need to do is that what is the total area of the land from here to the main road. So you have 22. Let's say we have 20. Okay, that is what we are going to be using. So 20 like this. So you have from here to here, from this point to this point. So we have 9,625. So that is the area you are going to. So that's how you cut off your, okay, then you draw it down. So this one has already given you the clue of the total area that you are going to be using for each plot of the land. So now let us now work on the whole basics area. So when I have it like this now, what did I need to do? I have to make sure that I repeat it at the opposite side so that I have the same similar activity. So measure this one, go to the midpoint. So from here to here serve a purpose. So what do you need now? You mirror this wherever it stops. So that is the boundary for the next line. So you put that at middle point. So this is it. So you connect this one now. Then so there's plots along this side, another plot along this side. So what I want to do here, let me just break this, and so I don't want to remove that. Let me maintain that. To delete this. Now you have your plot here, which is okay. So what is the total size length of your road that you are using? So you click there and see. So you have 7.3 meter road, which is actually a small size of road. So, but will you be able to take a car side by side? Definitely it will. So let us demonstrate that one by bringing one of the car into the streets, and let's see how far it goes. So go to component. From here now you select a car component. I think I have like this. Anyone that is just okay for you, just pick and use. So let me just use my Mercedes Benz. I always like this Mercedes Benz in all my projects. So you use that and you put that. So side by side the car will walk easily, and then they move around each other. So definitely this is a good road for the streets. So not the best for the normal standard of, it's not a standard road for the street, but it's okay for the whatsoever you are doing in planning and estate. So what is the next thing you do is that you break all this into their various plots. So copy here. So from here you continue copy. So you have the plot in the position. So the same thing you did here, you repeat it here too. So go ahead and copy and copy. So that is it. So you can remove the last part, it's not necessary. So if you have done this one now, copy and this one, because these are the setback of the whole compound. Now what we need to do is to demonstrate how do we now make sure that we begin to get this one in height. So is it okay, can we bring another building to this side, or we have to, because it's a street now, what we need to do is to demonstrate the way out. So what do? Select this, everything here, select like this. So what do? You mirror it. Good. So as we mirror, I just need I cannot bring the building because it's going to be getting more heavy if I decide to do that. So you bring the diagram, the annotate as we did. So mirror the annotate. Good. So you have the mission here, another part of the houses are here. So what are those things that you need to do again? So you demonstrate, you want to create this side and fulfill all the side importance. So you click here too, like you did here. Select everything here, and select what you need to select here. So as we have done with that, what we just need to do is to copy from here, copy from this edge and drop it here. So you have that in precision. So will you continue to do what you need to do? So you leave it like that. So maybe there's something you need to do here because it's not going to be up to the standard. So now let us create a road out of this art. So you go here, annotate, select, just say offset, click here and say offset of 7,000, because that is just the street road that we are using, 7,325. I think that is the road that we use. No, is it? Let me measure it again so that I will not make a, yes, 335. So it's okay. So let's say offset 330, 7,350. So that is it. You have that in place. So from here now, what is the total length of what we have here? From here to here, we have 20 meter. So here to here, you see 20 meter. So we have 31 meter, which means that it's not bigger and more higher than what we are expecting. So what do? First, you need to understand the aspects in which you are doing your work from. Are we going to continue this one like this one? Now this one can continue to the very end without breaking it. So we push that to the last position. So let's say we're having this one. So you copy here, copy this one and drop it here. So this one covers the whole length of this side, which is beautiful. So what do we do here? You move it to the very point of the last. Copy here, from here, drop it, then drop it. So that's done. So copy and copy. So good. So you have this one on the street total. So now we need to do justice to this side and this side. So what do? Are we going to leave it this way or allow it to continue flowing the way it will continue? But you know that you need to have in between. So what are those things that's needed at this junction? Now if you leave one plot for road, it's never be a bad idea. So that is what we are going to do. So click here, align this one to this position. So while you maintain this side of the building, because you don't want to waste any land, so you click here and say mirror and be copy. You can copy it, does not matter. So copy here and paste it here. So you do the same thing here as well. I think I have here. So copy from here and paste it. So here you bring this, then you copy it. You can draw it, you can copy it. So I'm just doing my whole way it pleases, so that I just create the feeling of the town plan. You know that the town is coming out little by little. So from here now, all what you just need to do is to build up from here, then click here and see mirror. Good. So you can now copy from here, copy and paste it here. So you have that in place. So what do we need here now? We need the street to come back. So you have to carry the street all the way from here. Copy from here and drop it here. So you have the street in that position. So when they enter here, so what are we doing? Is it going to accommodate another? It can never, because it's now smaller and it's of no particular. So this is the area that the demonstration of good quality of housing management now come in place. So what are we going to do? Do we continue to maintain this one and use another thing? So we are going to think of what to do in some of this area. so that we're not going to affect what we are doing. So for me, like here now, I have, like, let's say this place that is 12. So what am I having here? So I have 27 now. I think 27 and something. Can you accommodate 3 of this one? So let's say I copy this one now. I copy this one outside, then I mirror it, I rotate it to suit 90 degree without copy. Good. So if I bring it from here now, copy, then stop it here. Good. Almost there, but not there. So almost there, but not there. So this is how you incorporate, and you remember you still need to be setback. So what do? You remove one out of this. So you remove one out of this. So your setback, you need to maintain it. So setback from the front, because this is where the main entrance is going to be. So you set setback from here is 6 meters. This is something that you have to leave. So I think this one solves itself simple. So you bring the streets into this position. So how do you bring the streets into the position? You leave one plot of land for it. So just let's say mirror from 5 meters. Mirror this. So you mirror this one again. So you jump up and cause issue on the street. So we are not going to maintain this kind of systematic design. The reason is that when you're having a clumsy aspect like this, it's not going to flow along the whole original concept of what you are creating. So what do? You re-evaluate what you are doing by just like clicking. That is why I'm using annotate. It's more easy for you. Before, when you get everything done, you can now model the whole content for your own use. So when you have this one that having issue with one another, so what do you need to do? That is why it's a design process, as I'm showing you the full details of how you can do your own design in your own way. So it's not that I'm going to be showing you that after which I have arrived at something that you don't understand. So follow the step by step as I'm doing it. At the same time, you can just like creating your own orientating follow. So we did this one that the road is here, and this one is there as another maximum space to program itself for better use. So what are we doing here now? If you're having challenges like this, what are those things that we need to do that can bring the corporation into life? Now, this is another way that you develop a town activities. So maybe you can just like, let's say this gun. Enjoy you to follow all this step by step if you want to be a landscaper. So this is just another way. So what do you do here? You can now bring this one. So you say you have set back 6 meters from here, 3 meters by this side. So what you just need to do is to copy this. Just say move. Don't even say copy. Just move it and drop it here. Now you now have the whole inner space to yourself to do whatsoever you want to do. So now you need to think of activities you have to be creating for this purpose, to be stabilized. So when we have things like this, what are those things we need next? This has already demonstrated that there is a beautiful landscaping that will be going on here. So if you have this in place now, you can bring this, say copy from here and drop it here. Good. We maintain the standard aspect of it. The setback is here now, the whole road, but here we're not going to have any road here. This is going to be like something like a green area. So what do we do here? You bring this out. Good. So now you try to create a standard for the road. So this is access. So you have access here to the estate. So I'm just drawing it down. We are still going to do a total package of that line. So this is the aspect of which you need to. So you can just like, let's say, expand this. Still working on this later when we are creating the road and every other thing we are still going to do. So you expand this one. So you have already created the O. Now let me cover it up so that it will not look like. So this is a terrace town. Now we are turning this to a normal town, a mini estate for that purpose. So copy here, paste it. Good. So we have our road networking here. So this is the road network and everything we have. Now what are we going to do to this position that we occupy our style? So here we have, from here, measure it. We need to consider so many things. So we have almost like 33 meters to use for this one. So you cannot accommodate any kind of this, but we still want like using this. So let's see, 33 meter from here to here is what? This 27 meter, 28 meter, which is a little bit so now what do? You choose again. This is 19. So now this 19, I think we'll be able to accommodate what we want to do here. So copy this 19, same copy outside. So from outside now you rotate it to 90 degree. So from that 90 degree now you pick. So first you drop it here, then you now move it to say move this one to 7 meter, just as 735. So now you will now check whether the road are fit in to accommodate such. What do you have? Beautiful. What do you have here? Beautiful. Can you see the way I created the network activities? So if you have terrace in this manner, there will be an issue for the entrance, but do not mind yourself, because that is the normal general view of everyone. That I'm going to do that because now I have mirrored this into something that is more difficult for me to understand. So don't bother yourself, just click and still maintain the creativity of your drawing. So we have this one now. You can mirror this pure. So I have this whole thing in place. So you can ask, this is terrace, this is terrace, this is terrace. How am I going to be the essence of manipulate? The same way you have done here is the same way you want to do. This is a complete housing design for everyone to see. What is different here is that the way this house is oriented is different from the way this one is oriented. So but they maintain the same street standard and every other thing. But what you do is that entrance to this, maybe you want to create a mini gate or anything, but for the terrace it does not need all those things. So how do I maintain that this one? So people can pass here and enter here, and you can do the same thing and enter here. So we have made use of the whole land for what? For our building activities. So let us now build how the node network is going to function and is going to be. So for that, we are going to see it in the next tutorial, when we are going to bring every details of each one come to line and model everything for you to see. So thanks for watching this particular one for now. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.